go to a very in-depth understanding of the cups. I draw it in the way that has to be done, and in a way that try to explain a lot of things with it. What will be interesting is how you follow. We started with cup of life, with nano-coated and non-nano-coated copper and a zinc plate. Then we added the cup number 2, again with copper, nano-coated and non-nano-coated. In the teaching, we taught you the cup of soul with copper, all nano-coated. Sorry, with the zinc. Then we showed you the cup of copper, nano-coated, non-coated flat. Let's do a small correction. That you all know exactly where we are. But these are all nano-coated. Copper, zinc, and this one is not nano-coated. Here, everything is nano-coated. What we always said is that we connect the two outside and the third one inside in connection and conjunction with a wire. We connected the same way, the two outside. To one inside with the same system. We did the same thing with this one. We connected the two outside and the one inside with the same connection. And we did the same thing with the same two outside and one inside with a connection. If you look, as human body is a combination of the copper, structure, physicality, and the Gans waters which you used and created, In this process, we have connected all the nano-coated together. And so many ways we have to put it this way. Now you see the structure which has a different meaning. You see, if you stuck it, number 1 is the soul of the man, which is on the top. Then you have the soul of physicality, which is number 2. Then you have the physicality of the man, which is number 3. Then you have the soul of the inertia of the planet, which is copper-based. This life is isolated. To be complete, to be the soul of the man within the structure of the planet, there is a need for the 4th cup, the 5th cup, which this 5th cup has a specific characteristics. The magnetic gravitational field of this planet is based on iron. So you need an iron. You have the copper and you have the zinc. All have to be nano-coated. Now you bring the structure of the soul of this planet, the way it interacts with life of the man, which with it brings the creation of the soul and emotion of the man. So your picture, in a way, let's change this slightly to a different color, that we keep our process the same. You have the ingredient up, which with it brings the soul of planet. Now, what you collect and what you might add as different salts, materials, will dictate in what you will receive is near enough to the replication of your life, what you need, as these have to be stacked up exactly as it is. Don't forget, we do not change. These have to be, I do apologize, there is a slight correction in these, because I know you lot look for everything. You have the copper, you have the iron, and you have the zinc. Notice how all the plates are positioned like the backbone of the human being, the spine. Or you look at the emotional side, which comes through the same structure. And one of the most important parts you will notice is that your materials now produced will be totally different than when you had a cup of man, or you had a cup of life, or you had other cups. You will not produce the same ganses. Your ganses color will change. You will see new colors because now you have set up in that direction the work which is need to be done according to what the love of man is for the love of his creator. This way you shine down, and this way you rise from the horizon of the man, and in this process you have brought in the gravity. In this process you have brought inertia. In this process you brought the physicality of the man. In this process you brought what we call the soul of the man. And in this soul of physicality of the man, I should say, and in this you brought the soul of the man. This system is the replication of totality of the life of the man. What you saw we shared before, the cup sits here. The cup sits here. The cup sits here. Because it's the inertia of the copper which gives physicality to the man. Now you have cup of life with the soul of the cup per cell. You have the cup of life here with the physicality of the man. You have created the soul of the man's cup. You have created the inertia, and you have created the gravitational magnetic field of the planet according to the three essential elements of the life in the physical dimension. Where the zinc makes your lung and your brain, iron makes your blood, and copper makes your physical dimension of muscles. In a way, and in the process of how you choose your, what I call salt water, will dictate the emotion and the dimension of the physicality. If you take ganses from any of these cups, one drop of it, if you have done it the correct way, will feed you for one day. If your intention and soul is to support illness with the cup of 1 and cup of 5, you will elevate the soul of the man, because you eliminate the inertia of physical condition. You use the physical free fields of the planet to create that condition of elevation for the soul. You have a physical condition which is psychosomatic. You use cup number 2 and cup number 3 ganses. You have problem with the structure, what we call conversion or evolution. You use 4 and 5, and depends which evolution has taken place, use cup number 2 or 3. This is to get rid of the inherited diseases. But you have to understand, every part of this has to be understood, because there is millions of combinations to this. And there is one thing, and the most important thing is that you're the man, you're the creator of it. In the process of creation, you have established every dimension